All right. Let me hit start. There he goes. In my kitchen timer. All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Sav 10.
Anton.
And with us today, we have the one and the only
Allready Ky. How we doing?
Great. Glad to have you. Thank you so much for
thank you.
pulling up. How far was the drive?
32 minutes.
Ooh.
Exactly 32 minutes.
Thank you. Appreciate your time for sure.
bad.
You probably ran into some traffic though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's traffic time, so that's probably why it was 30.
Yeah, the crosstown traffic is rough.
Yeah.
For sure.
Everyone's going to work, picking up kids and stuff. It's not summer anymore.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Road work on 50.
it's road work everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of work,
Mhm.
we want to know about your musical works. So before we get there, though, I want to talk about some of your influences growing up. How did you get into music? And let's talk about that a little bit.
Music has been around me all the time, as far as like my grandpa would listen to records a lot. He
Okay.
likes jazz a lot, but it was more like 70s R&B stuff.
Mm.
You know, the Al Greens and the
Mhm.
Temptations and Delphonics or whoever,
Mhm.
whoever he's listening to. So I got into that, listening to that, growing up with that. My cousin did music in Sacramento, North Sacramento. He was pretty popular, I'd say.
Yeah, what's your cousin's name?
His name was P. Folks.
P. Folks.
He passed away, unfortunately, in 2009 when I was about 10 years old.
Mm.
Yeah, sorry to
But
hear
he
that.
had a thank you. He had a very big influence on why I like to make rap music and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
I love it. I think there's always, I'll speak for myself in a similar fashion with you. There's someone that's been in our lives that kind of paved the way or showed the way for music, and that influence is pretty crucial to
It
our
always
upbringing.
is,
And
yeah.
you talked about your grandfather showing you music like that. My sister was a huge influence on me. She took me to a Temptations concert.
Oh, wow.
Well, they were at the fair, so
Uh-huh.
because they were huge.
Yeah, of
well
course, in
before
their
I was
time-
born
their
too.
time, yeah.
Yeah, so like in the late 90s or whatever it was when we went to the state fair,
Mhm.
they were there too. So
That's
yeah,
really dope, though.
absolutely. I did want to tell the audience a little bit about, like, this is our first time meeting.
Yes.
Yeah, right. And you and I have a mutual friend in one named Zell.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, can you talk about how you and Zell met? Because we're gonna have Zell on the pod and in a
Right,
Cypher
right.
as well.
He called me today, so.
You
But yeah,
know,
that's my cousin.
that's your
Yeah,
cousin.
It is, through marriage.
Okay, all right.
He is marrying my cousin.
Oh.
How you feel about that? No, I'm just
He's
kidding.
great. He's great.
I'm just
She's
kidding. I'm
great.
kidding.
They're great together.
That's what's up. We try not to ask too many I got you questions. We talked about this in past interviews, but there's nothing like a sensational clip, a viral clip,
Of course.
to get views and stuff like that. But we're not trying to throw anybody under the bus or
No, it's good.
get you caught up like that. So I'm teasing, Zell. I'm just kidding. Yeah. So you two and others work together, and you guys, can you talk about your group projects that you do together, like Mini Mansion and other things like that? Talk about your current music.
Right. Mini Mansion, I believe, started. The first one was like, what is it, like 2024? So 2021, 22.
Okay.
And he put that together. We literally were on the phone talking about it. He's like, I got this idea. Zell always has a fucking idea. It's an amazing idea, though, all the time. He's like, I got this idea. And I know once he says it,
Yeah.
that he's going to do it. It's not like going to go away, or, people talk a lot about things and then they don't do it. They don't follow through. Once he says something, it's like, oh, no, we're going to do this. And so next thing you know, I'm on stage for the first time and ever.
Okay. So he helped put you on, get you
Yeah.
on stage and performance and stuff like that. Yeah.
As far as, performing and stuff like that, because Freestyle Fridays is where I came out of my shell and showed people, okay, I can rap
Nice.
or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'd never made songs and stuff like that. So Freestyle Fridays was my first stage away from the real performance stage.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I was gonna say that he was like, we have a mutual friend, but he's also friends with Josh, and I know you're friends with Josh
Yeah,
from
I love
Freestyle
Josh.
Friday.
Josh Jorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say, like, I feel like whenever I saw you there, you kind of like fuse, like you try to fuse like some R&B too, or you try to like run by some choruses.
I naturally can't help but sing.
Yeah.
Like you'll probably, once we do this Cypher, I'm probably gonna go into a note of some sort, a melodic tone. I can't help but not.
I can't.
It's gonna come
I can't
out.
wait for it. I really can't. I'm almost like, all right, cut the interview. Let's get to it. Let's get to the bars. Oh man, that's exciting. Yeah. So
Mini
again,
Mansion family.
Mini Mansion family, and then CSSB family, and Josh Joran. He was on episode 1 of the Cypher, and we say it, I think, every single time that we are on camera.
Is it too many times?
I don't think so.
Let us know, Josh.
Shout out to CSSB, because we wouldn't be where we're at right now without that network of individuals and the team itself.
Likewise.
Yeah,
Really,
so shout out to them. And so this connection here, although was through Zell, and it's still like a part of the CSSB.
Exactly, it's still family. I still feel at home.
It's incredible. I work Friday nights. I wish I could pull up to more Freestyle Fridays.
Oh, I work Friday nights now too.
Oh,
they just sent me something. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't. Gotta be at work.
Oh man.
Some days I'll take off, and I'll be like, if I take off ahead of time, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna come here. But I told him, so Josh, I told you I want to host. Let me host one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's tight.
I was supposed to host, and then I got sick.
Mm.
The viruses and stuff.
I do want to ask this question.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the safest and polarizing questions that we can ask any artist.
Mm-hmm.
Name your top 5 rappers in no order.
In no order. Let's see. Tupac Shakur, J. Cole. Who else we got? I love JID. I don't know if I could do this, but like anything under Dreamville, all of them, if you can like mesh them all together.
Okay.
Literally the entire Dreamville, everyone. Earth Gang, JID. Even though JID is technically not, but he works with them a lot. So Ari Lennox, wonderful. I love Tupac mainly because of who he was outside of rapping, but still, he's still an amazing storyteller and poet. So
I think you have 2 more.
do I got 2 more?
I mean,
JID, J. Cole, Tupac.
Lil Wayne. Gotta go Lil Wayne. If you like, I'm a bar spitter, so, and he's insane with it.
Yeah.
I don't know who else I could put on there. That's all I could think of right now.
It's like for the past 4 or 5 interviews, I think Lil Wayne has been in the top 5.
It's Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Like you have to rewind what he says. Like what? Like go back and see what he said again. Yeah.
Yeah. So then Allready Ky in the top 5?
Yeah, probably me.
There it is. Okay. I'll cut this out of the interview. We got 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So about your influences again, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were working with Zell. Mini Mansion was one of your first concerts and live performances ever?
Yeah, something like that.
Something
Pretty
like
much,
that?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember the first song that you performed?
I did a few. Like I just recorded a few, and I was like, oh, I have to record songs to go up there. I don't really remember though.
No. Okay.
They're on my phone, yeah, but no, I don't remember off the top of my head.
So if you could tell future artists, future aspiring artists, right now, words of advice for them when they're making that change of going from like songwriting or maybe being at home and private with it and trying to come out of their shell and go live. What's some words of advice that you can give somebody starting out?
Just do it. Don't wait. You're all ready. That's why I go by already. Everybody is all ready. All of us are ready. Even if you think you aren't. You're ready because you're alive and here right now. There's no tomorrow. There's no yesterday's gone. Just do it. You'll be fine.
I love it.
What's the worst that could happen?
I got a little chills from that. Well said.
Mm-hmm.
You're on a 10-hour road trip. You can only listen to one artist. Who's it going to be?
Jeez Louise. One artist. Yeah, I listen to Tupac the whole way.
Tupac, yeah. He, especially like did you ever have a chance to listen to his like post-mortem tapes? They put all of them out on like random instrumentals.
I think I listened to like probably a few songs, but I didn't quite go through it. I'm not really an album person. I'm like trying to get into like, you know, people are like top to bottom album.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, my
you can't name
patience is
one?
terrible. Like I can name some albums, but like
okay.
like Like, let's see, I like the Forest Hills Drive, 2014 Forest Hills Drive. I could listen to that top to bottom.
Okay.
100 times. I know every song.
Yeah.
Most of the words, probably every word.
Albums don't even last like nowadays.
Yeah, not back in the day.
You
No.
take a 32-minute drive and the album's done.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
like I
that's
said,
true.
that has to do with the way we think and focus now. It's
Streams,
like they say
money.
we have like the attention span
Yeah.
of goldfishes now or something.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
close to it. I mean,
that's
obviously
rough.
that's
Yeah.
not super
Yeah.
accurate, but still.
It's money
Yeah.
too, the streams.
Yeah.
Make sure they get the streams.
Exactly.
All right, Kai. So
Ready?
camera 2 is yours.
Uh-huh.
This is your opportunity to let people know where to find you and what's coming out. Go ahead and plug anything that you want.
All right. I go by the name of Allready Ky, and you can find me on all platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and stuff like that at ALLREADY.KY. And I have a mini mansion project out with some of my friends, Zell and all of them. You go to that, find their names and everything. It's a lot of us, about 7 of us, the lucky 7. And what else we got? Oh, I'm working on an album, or an EP, I should say, and it's called So West Coast. And I think people will like to dance with it. I think it's the perfect time to be so West Coast right now. Shout out to Kendrick. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
already.
Already. Okay. All right. Let's wrap it. Kai, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure having you on the Inside Look,
Right.
and can't wait to hear your bars. So
right.
Yeah.
let's wrap it here.
Let's get to it.
All right, everyone. It's been an Inside Look with Sav 10.
Anton.
And Allready Ky.
That's what's up. We appreciate you. Thanks for pulling up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I feel like we're on like a jazz radio.
What's happening? My name is Allready Ky. Thanks for checking out the interview on Inside Look. Now go check my verse out, and if you want to hear some real bars, Already North.